How you doing? Oh, irresistible theme song. Is that egotistical that I love my theme song so much? I don't know. I'm sorry if it is. G'day there. Welcome back to The Rayside. Another day, another Bad Batch episode, and then another crappy day of really bad Wi-Fi. We're going to be here regardless, even though I'm going to be in like 8 pixels. We're here. We're doing this thing. Welcome back to another pre-show. Episode 13 tonight. Which is going to be exciting. We're going to talk about the title, what could it possibly mean. We did a bloody fantastic job last week calling what was going to happen in this episode. Oh, sorry, last week's episode. And I can't wait to do the same for this week, and we're going to call it again. We've had one great week of it, of predicting what's going to happen in the episode. We predicted that Rampart must be the one that knows where Tantus is. Tantus? And that's what the episode was. So I'm excited to get into it with you all today. Talking Batch. Again, savor these few moments. We only have a few weeks to go, my friends. Talking about my buddies. Who's here? Who's in the chat today? I see some masters. We got Master DP, Master Kirsty, Master CG. Saber Smith's here. Mickey's here. I love it. How we're doing, gang. Definitely loving the new layout. You love it? I didn't even mention it yet. Thank you. Oh, my Phantom Menace post is falling down. Fix that right up there. How are we doing? Let's go with Academy in here as well. Why is it your Wi-Fi? So I don't know. I thought it was like, I thought I had fixed it, to be honest. I thought it was like swell. It's very temperamental. It's, to be fair, it's actually been cutting out all morning. Usually it's just got to do with the... Where'd it go? I'm back? See if that picks up. I don't know. It was actually fine just before I switched it. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully that'll climb back up. I'm terrified. I'm just staring at the Wi-Fi bar, seeing what happens. But can't wait to get into Bad Batch. We'll continue to discuss regardless. What episode? Episode 13. Oh, so can someone confirm we don't have a double episode tonight? Somewhere somehow I heard Bad Batch might have a double episode. I don't think it is. I think that was tomfoolery. I believe we got season 3 episode titles. Let's go through it. We've only got 3 to go, so we gotta get into it. Let's get it on the screen. If I can figure that out that much. Here we go. 3 more episodes to go. What is this week's called? We have Into the Breach is tonight's episode. Into the Breach. If that doesn't sound like entering Tantus, I don't know what does. It sounds very much like that. Back in his element. I saw something like that. Hey, Julie. How you doing? Yeah, no double episode. Yeah, I thought so. My bad. Oh, man. How am I going now? Oh, no. Oh, that's terrible. What is going on tonight, man? But what do we think? Into the Breach. It sounds very fantasy to me. It sounds like... Okay, from this. Let's call this. Let's get the music chilling a little bit. Into the Breach. It sounds like Rampart does work with them to where they need to go. And it's about... I think this is just literally just the Bad Batch arriving on Tantus. Is that as simple as I can get? I feel like it's just them arriving on Tantus. I don't know about you. Me too, Seth. If we had a double episode, then the series... Yeah, true. I don't know why I thought it was double then. Dropping Hunter and Wrecker on a planet probably happens next week. The only scene we haven't seen. Or is that this week's Skywalker's Academy? What do you think? If the finale episode might only be like 30 minutes. I hope it's about 30 minutes. Should be. But knows another option, but he doesn't have the coordinates. Hold my beer. I love that. It's so good. Another day, lots of skipping. Yay. Just another stream. I don't think they'll land on Tantist next. It's too soon, you think? I don't know, but we thought that with the escape, we thought their escape was going to be like half the season, and that was like in the first like 2 episodes. So because of that, I'm thrown for a spin now. Hey Brady, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. It could be the Bad Batch going to Tantus, or it could be Deb with Rampart getting the information and infiltrating a base to find info, similar to what Mando did to find Grogu. That's a good point. It is very similar to that, isn't it? It is very, very similar to that. You know what? You've got merit there. That feels a bit more Bad Batchy of like what the season has been. The second the Wi-Fi looks good, it just drops again. So yeah, that's very plausible. I like that. To be honest. The press didn't get access to the finale, and the kinders like to tweet from someone hoping. I saw that one, and I'm like, I don't know. Is that we pulling on what's the saying? Holding on to sticks or something? I don't know. There's some sort of saying. Hey Lightning, how you doing? Good to see you in here. Maybe Rampart knocks off Hemlock in this episode? Would they do it this early? Space it out. What are the next? The Flash Strike. Well, what could... I know we're probably going to leave this... But what could Flash Strike mean? Let's zoom in. It's too short. Small. Short. Oh, God. Oh, sorry, I couldn't mute quick enough before I sneezed. So Into the Breach this week. Okay, well then, if we're going, okay, if we're not going to Tantus this episode, Flash Strike, that could be something. That could be the Tantus episode. If the last 3 episodes is an arc, like Clone Wars arcs, sometimes the arcs were 3 to 4 episodes long. That's true. I do feel like that might be the energy we get. They'll all be very directly connected. Thanks. Thank you. Yeah. Someone else said this to me recently. Was it in the master chat? Saying like, it's kind of insane. I think CG was saying this. It was kind of stupid of the Empire to let him live, really. Especially if he knew Tantus. I think that was CG that brought it up. I don't think it is. They had a good while to spend on it. Yeah, that was you. See, I'm remembering this week. I know things. If Rampart is alive, Cody is for sure still alive, says Lightning. Yeah, I feel like if they gotta let him live, well, actually, wouldn't that be funny if Rampart had to face Cody? Or Cody was the one to kill Rampart. Oh man, that's kind of cool. What if Cody kills Rampart at some point in the finale? I'd like that. I'd like that a lot. Hey Yava, how you doing? Master Yava in the chat. I'd love to see the return of Echo and Rex helping the Bad Batch out in one of these last 3 episodes. Definitely, I definitely want them back in here. Okay, what? Here's the situation. Here's the situation. Okay, if Rex and Echo don't show up in the finale, that for sure has to mean a confirmed show for them. Because they're not going to let those characters just go, oh yeah, they went. And no explanation. So if we do not, like, I want them in the finale and I want them in here again. But if we don't, for me, that's like a for sure confirmation that we're getting a clone show. Because we have to see them again. They're two well-loved characters. They're, as in, not two, as in, they're so well-loved, they wouldn't just gloss over them, in my opinion. Man, the hair's looking like a lion's mane today. Crazy. Yeah, well, there's a lot of people say a lot of things. Let's imagine if we started a Star Wars rumor. If there's no Star Wars news one week, we should just start a Star Wars rumor and see how far it goes. But yeah, maybe I think that's the best case scenario, but I doubt that. I think if anything, it'll be like 30 minutes, 35 minutes. I think if it's going to be super long. But yeah, I don't know. I don't get the lack of communication between the Batch and Rex. That's got to be happening off screen. Yeah, I feel like they mentioned them. They mention them a lot of being like, oh, I just spoke to them. Like, you know what I mean? Like they don't do it on screen a lot, but they mention them a lot. Thank you, Sinister. It's nice. Oh yeah, maybe this. Nala says got to be the one to kill Rampart. Yeah, I feel like that's satisfying. Definitely, yeah. I think that actually works because obviously he was the one to pull the plug on Camino. Pun intended. Could pull the plug because it's like a water planet. Plug like in a bathtub or a sink. Yeah, definitely. I think that would actually be a very satisfying like circle of. It finishes the circle between the Kaminoans and Rampart. That'd be cool. That would be cool. How we doing? Numa in the chat as well. So cool. How you doing? Where's Brady? What did Brady say? Why can't I see it? Oh, I'm reading the comment. I was like, where is his comment? It's on the screen. That's hilarious. I'm still holding on to the theory that Wolf comes in clutch. Yeah, I feel like, again, it's going to be that thing of I'll be very surprised if they do not revisit his storyline in this show. But in the case that they don't, I definitely think that's because it's going to be held for a clone show. I think it's got to be that's got to be the reason why. If there's in the rare case we don't get any of these characters again, it's because they're going to be having their own show. But back to the names. I want to go back to it. I'm not done. I ain't done. Flash Strike tells to me Into the Breach, like, I just don't know how this isn't Tantus, unless whoever said this before, it's like, I feel like it just would be a waste of time if they went somewhere else before Tantus as well. Like, we've been in a lot of places this season. So I feel like Into the Breach, Tantus, Flash Strike is like attacking it, and then the cavalry has arrived is like, because think of Clone Wars season 7 the final arc is that it was pretty much 4 episodes of a battle, and like even though it was only a portion of the battle, the Battle of Mandalore, is that what it's called? Each portion. The episode would like end still mid-battle, and then the next episode it will be like, oh, we're still in the battle. These are other things that are happening. So I feel like they could do the same thing. It's like they could be on Tantus for 3 episodes in my mind because, that creates the suspense. Imagine if we're like mid-battle, and then it's like credits. It's like it would be the same thing with the Battle of Mandalore. I think it builds that suspense for me at least. I don't know. The episode for Tantus is too soon, says CG. I guess it'll start at Flash Strike, an initial hit on Tantus, final episode being an all-out assault on Tantus. If it's not Tantus this episode, it's surely going to be those two, what you explained here, CG. I think so. I think it's like God damn. Good. Yes. Yeah, there we go. Great. We got to do that at some, like, whenever like someone becomes a new member. That's got to be the thing that we do. Oh, that's hilarious. But yeah, no Tantus this episode. It's definitely going to be the final 2, and I think this setup what you're explaining here, CG, is going to be the money. I think that's what's going to happen. Saber Smith. Wolf is Dave's favorite clone. I wouldn't be surprised if the next animated show featured him in some way. Oh, it's going to be. I think the next animated show, whatever we're curating this like venturous perhaps story and because all we know, the facts are that Gregor, Wolf, and Rex were together on a planet 10 years from now. How did they get there? They're not together now. How did they get there together? JS in the house. How you doing? How was your vacation? Glad to have you home watching the streams again. We had a good time. I hope you had a good time. I saw you got a good haul of books though. That's a plus. I love it. You're on vacation, but you're still buying Star Wars books. I love that. Also, hey David, I skipped over you before. I'm so sorry. How you doing? Good to have you in the show. Mostly the last episode is since Flash Strike is only 23 minutes, according to leakers. Yeah, but well, is it 23? 23 is not prime. Or in saying that, there were some fantastic Star Wars episodes that were 23 minutes long. So I can't make a blanket statement about it, to be honest. It definitely does depend on the content of the episode of that 23 minutes. Ooh, Josh coming in with a cool thought. If we get Beck, I'm totally down for that. A Jedi would blow the minds. Yeah, that's a good point. I think, well, what about Keller and Beck coming in, not this show, but perhaps if there's a Jedi Path type show? That might be a better fit for Keller and Beck, definitely. Because we've been kind of talking about that. Hang on, I got something in my eye. My God. We've been talking about that. God. He's going to annoy me. Hang on, I'll be back. And we're back. It is very laggy today. I'm so sorry. I really don't know what's going on. Let me check there. I'm getting good pull though. So I don't know why. What am I doing that's wrong? I don't know what that's doing. Okay, I don't know. We'll see how we go. Hopefully it balances itself out. We're back. For episode of Arc. Yeah, I hope so. That's my call. Hey Tom, how you doing? In the chat. It's BBD. You betcha. Getting that BBL. Gifted one. Oh my God, that deserves a fucking bloody firework. There you go. Gifted one sub. I love it. Sharing the race I love. Thank you so much, Sinister. Appreciate that. That is a good question. I'll get an update on that for you. Oh my God, Tony! How you doing? Thank you. I updated it. I'm still workshopping it a little bit. But I added another shelf. There's just so many shelves. But I like the amount of shelves. We've got R2, we've got the pops over there. So there's my Book of Boba pops. This is random. Book of Boba pops, and then my lady pops. There's my favorite lady, Star Wars ladies. I've got my Rey and my Jedi Path vault here. Behind me, I'm blocking it. God. The remote for the lights. I don't even know the names of the blasters, but the Rex blaster and the Clone blaster. My sabers, Maul Saber, Obi, Qui-Gon, Anakin, Vader. The Tantive. Do you guys want to see it? This is such a departure from Bad Batch. I apologize, but I'm so excited about it. I got this over the last weekend or the weekend before. I can't remember. No, it was over the weekend. Yeah, it was on the weekend. I'm going to be making a video about it though, because it looks so good, dude. I made the Taint of 4, and I would have live streamed it, but you know what? I just wanted to sit and relax and do this. It looks so good. If you're thinking about getting one of these like mini scale ships, so good, worth the money. My God. I got on sale. I got on sale for like $75 Australian, which is, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is in US, to be honest. And look at my Legos going up there as well. Favorite ship, Plo Koon. Plo Koon ship, best ship in the Star Wars. Anyway, that was a random departure, but that's what's going down. I don't even know where we are in the comments. But hey, how you doing? It's cool. It's so cool. It looks good. It looks so good, doesn't it? Thank you. Yeah, that lighting, because I've always had the red and the blue, but then I've added the purple in the middle to be like, see, there's no such thing as green Jedi. There's only purple Jedi. Those are the ones in the middle, because it's like it's the mix of the blue and the red. I thought it was cool. Lady Pops, that's hilarious. It's cool. It's super nice. It's super nice. You don't have a single Lego set. Oh man, I'm gonna change that, man. That's about $48 USD. There you go. There you go. So that's, yeah, it was, what did I say? $70? It was like 75, and that was on sale. It's usually 90 Australian. Yeah, 90 Australian. But I got on sale for 75. Pretty nice. Thank you. Thank you. Which is really funny because it's like, I do not care for purple. Like in data, like I don't own anything purple. I don't really like pink or purples. I would say blue and greens are like my main colors, but for some reason I made my logo purple and pink. So, but and it's, I got a lot of purple in the show now as well. Oh, but anyway. Bad batch. It's happening. Do you think, let me pose this question to you. Riddle me this. Answer me this. Do you think we have any more room for some cameos? We had Rampart last week, which I guess is a cameo. We've had Ventress midway through. Who else could cameo in this show? Could we get someone else that's like, oh, them? In the last 3 episodes of Bad Batch. Answer me that, chat. Who would we be getting? If you had to put, like you have to put a cameo in the Bad Batch, who would you put right now? Who would you put? There you go. Facts. I will never be able to convert that, but there you go. Waiting for Cody? Yeah, well, it's true. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Is he the, well, I mean, that could be the answer for a cameo, Tech or Cody. Cody! I love it. Yeah, for sure. Boba cameo, you know what? I kind of like it. I don't know if it fits. It would be too kind of wild if he came up, but you know what? Sure. Hera, actually, that'd be interesting. Put Hera back in the mix. That'd be interesting. There's so much they have to wrap up in 3 episodes. Wolf has to turn. Will we see Echo and Cody again? Will Asajj come back? Will we find out how CX2 is? So much left. Okay. This was like my theory going before, Tony. I think what will happen is that, like, what if we get none of the Echo Rex stuff, Wolf stuff in this show? But that's because they're going to explore it all. And the next show, like, takes off from the Tantus, like, strike thing that we're going to be doing. And the premiere of, like, the Clone Rebellion show is like their POV of Tantus. Give you that. There you go. Chew on that. Ha 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 ha. But for realsies though, Asajj coming back, definitely on the cards. I think that'll be cool. Will we find out who CX2 is? We got it. If they built it up this much and don't explore it, I will not explore it. Don't expose it and like see who it is. I will run a marathon in protest that they didn't reveal who the trooper was. Yeah, it's gotta happen. Yeah, I hope so. I don't know if we'll be getting that, but maybe. Kenobi, that'll be a wild one. Yeah, the reappearance of Wolf, Gregor, maybe Cody and Fennec. I love Fennec. I just want Fennec in anything, to be honest. Bail Organa. Now that's a guy who knows how to do a cameo. Bail Organa cameos are like top tier, dude. Top tier. Oh, Tim coming in. What if we get a young Pelimoto? Abso-fucking-tootly. Jeez. Great suggestion. Last step could have been so much better. Yeah, I agree with that, actually. Spend 3 to 5 more minutes on Tantus, Amiga, and the kids, Hemlock and Omega. It's a very fascinating storyline, and it's got a lot of information to it, so I feel like they should have spent more time on it. A Seer cameo. Again, all these characters linking into the whole Jedi Path. I think we could get 2 shows out of this, really. Like a Clone Rebellion show and a Jedi the Path show. Yeah, that'd be kind of nuts. Marek, yeah, imagine. Oh my god, please. How? Don't speak it into existence. Another bounty hunter, I think. There was some behind-the-scenes stuff happening there for a minute. In what context? Are you saying another bounty hunter? Bosk? Enbo. I want freaking Enbo content, dude. That is who I want to be in this show. Where's Enbo? What's he up to? What's his backstory? Give him that. Oh, I love it. I love it. Iconic. Iconic. Here's a wild one. What if we see the captured Grogu and Kelleran Beck? Well, isn't it insinuated that Grogu was kind of like already started to be tested on? You know what? Shaletta might be onto something here. Was he not captured? Was Grogu not captured for a while and then he escaped? Or something? But then how did Kelleran lose him? So many questions. That's okay. I was about to call you Julie. That's okay, Kirsty. We'll catch you next time. I'll probably see you a little later on. Have a good rest, man. Sleep well. If we see Sam with replies stuck, I'll imagine, my guy. I feel like we're about to see some heat, says Austin, in these final 3 episodes. But please, I hope they expand more instead of going in circles like they've been doing a little bit. I wouldn't say it's in circles. I think perhaps they've just. But I think that's almost the point of the story is that, like, there's so many hurdles. They can't just go, oh, the Empire's bad, Tantus is bad, let's go and blow it up. Like, I think that it can't be as linear as that. So they have to kind of make it, they can't just get there immediately. They have to go through all these hurdles. I think that makes a story. You know what I mean? I'm muted. Let me do it again. $5 reduce. Well, if we see Seer, we should also see Calmarin and Grease, the Mantis ship in the final episode, doing a raid like in Fortress Inquisitorius. Hey, I'll do you one better. Let's see that in the Tales of the Empire. Bang. What about that? Try that one on for size. But yeah, you've got a good point. I think that crew could easily make its way. It'll be easier for them to make their way into animation, I think, than live action. Like putting them in Clone Wars style animation seems simple. Coming from someone who doesn't do animation, I feel like that is simple. I don't know, maybe. But thank you for the $5 dues. Appreciate your CG. Thank you, man. Kyle's still young at this point. Yeah, he's like... He's young, but he's old enough. Like, well, hang on. What did we say he's in full on? Like 20? I don't know. So he'd be like 17, 18. He'd be like enough. Yeah, Ember, thank you. Ember would be awesome. Such a cool such a cool design. His companion's name was Marek as well. Was it? Oh yeah, the dog. That's right, the dog. Oh yeah. There you go. I don't know. Yeah. I feel like, but thing, I like totally understand an argument of people like, oh, they're video games. People don't care about video games. But, like, Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor did very well in terms of the realm of a Star Wars community. I feel like to introduce them to the non-gaming community, it's like at least more than half of total Star Wars fans know those names, at least. So I feel like they would integrate well into animation. Because in my opinion, I think even if you didn't play the Fallen Order games, and like I have, like on my Underworld, like Dom, one of my co-hosts, like doesn't even own gaming console, doesn't game at all. Like he knows a lot about Cal, and he knows the story of Cal, and I feel like a lot of Star Wars fans know that name, if not have seen the footage or like gameplay footage of that character. So I feel like it's connected, and it was successful enough for them to do a jump to animation, to be honest. I don't know. 100%. Bosk, Dengar. The Dengar passion of the Star Wars community is pretty funny, actually. It's one of my favorite characters that people are like weirdly obsessed about. Dengar, yeah, let's get the Dengar content. I love that. It's so niche. Why? Sure. Oh, it's cool. Star Killer Tales of the Empire would be dope. Yeah, that would be cool. Would be cool. Have I seen the Clone Wars movie? Absolutely, I have. Only recently though. Even though I've been a lifelong Clone Wars fan, like I only saw it like last year. Yeah, last year. So, IG-88. Imagine if we saw IG-11. What about that? I love it. I love it. But it should be a good episode. Okay, what's the last one we're doing here? Here we go. Flash Strike. Cavalry has arrived. I'm very excited for that finale. I think the finale will just have such great emphasis. I have high hopes for it. It's going to be interesting. Like, I from what I've seen of Jennifer Corbett's tweets, and again, I'm kind of actually staying a little bit away from them now because I feel like they do give a lot away. I feel like Rampart's still in the mix. We know that we still have Rampart in this episode. Even just like unspoil it. Like we need the information for him, and Bad Batch is still with him. So we know we're getting Rampart. So that's exciting. If we ever get Mace, I'll be done. That's too much fan service. Really? Yeah, actually, I'm a little. I don't think it's fan service, but I just want him. I think he should stay dead. I don't think he should be alive. Like this weird zombie, not zombie, but like cyborg Mace idea that a lot of people have. I thought it was a bit funny. Pabu. Oh, the Passover. The Pabu. The Pabo. What did we call it? What did you guys call it? Pabova? Pabova? Maybe. Kind of what? Yeah, I think. I don't know if we see it again, but if we do, it'll be like a ghost town. It'll be dark, and I think that's what a lot of Rebels did well to paint that grim picture of the taking over of the Empire in towns and places. And even Bad Batch has done that very well. So I think we'll see that. I think we'll see that. You're kidding? No. Oh god, it's like the worst day to travel, man. DB coming in with the 5 gifted subs. Let's give it a thumbs up firework for that. Yay! Coming in. Thank you so much for sharing that race side love. Appreciate you, man. Thanks so much. I see you do. I love it. Welcome, welcome. It's Pabova. Yeah, there you go. It's so Pabova for Pabu. Literally. Literally. They're gonna Camino it? Oh god, that's grim. How is that a term that we use now? It's gotta get Caminoed? Imagine. Imagine. Hey, Chameleon, coming in. How you doing? Yeah, I think I think it expired. It's only for 1 month as well. Sharing that race side love. So good. The cavalry has arrived. again, I think we'll spend weeks discussing what could possibly happen, but I'm just so excited. We started to touch on this a little bit in the Masters meeting we had this week. The Bad Batch, I don't know about you, has just so grown on me. Julie pointed out, like, last season I was really hot and cold with it, and then this season I've just been so engaged. I've just been so impressed by the storytelling of it. I think it's done so well to drive these characters in a really important way. Crosshair's arc and Crosshair's growth, Omega's arc and Omega's growth, and the others, as much as, you know, Echo and Wrecker probably haven't had that much in time in the limelight, we definitely see the progression of the characters, even in the small ways. I think once this show is over, we're going to have a great time reminiscing and reflecting on these characters, because I think they've done very well to write them, characterize them, and show, you know, the Star Wars story of hope and, you know, suffering, and, you know, how real pain is out there, and how to manage it and how to work through it. Because again, like, if you just take the face value of the Bad Batch story of, you know, you're a clone, you have this, you know, lineage, you have these brothers, you have this group, you're a part of this community. You can call it, it's an army, but a community. And then that to be ripped away from you, and that to be tortured in front of you, physically and metaphorically, and how to adapt to that and cope with that is definitely what, in a serious way, is what Bad Batch kind of handles and focuses on. So I think it's going to be really fascinating to really sit and look back on the Bad Batch once this is all over, and once the finale has happened. We're going to have it's going to be really interesting to just sit back and watch it all happen and reflect on what has been the Bad Batch. It's going to be really exciting. Hey, Timmy coming in with a 10 gifted subs. Come on. There we go. The fireworks are going off for the race squad. I love it. Sharing that race squad love. Thank you so much, Tim. Appreciate you. You legend. It's so good. Look, everyone's got green beside their names now. I love that. It's so cool. It's so cool. Almost everyone. It's so good. You get a membership. You get a membership. I love it. I love it. You guys are legends. Yeah, true. Yes. Yeah, literally. Oh my God, that's what I was going to say. Oh, I love it. You think that we have to see more of the path correct at some point? Maybe not in this show, but in another show. It feels like they dropped that in Camino, but haven't really developed it since Kenobi. Oh, Kenobi. There you go. Yeah, definitely. And I'm a big, I'm really passionate about the story of the path. I think it involves interesting characters. It's an interesting concept. It fits well with everything that's been happening. I don't think it's going to fit into this show, and I don't think I wanted to, but I definitely think at least a book or something. My preference would be an animated show, just covering what is the path and connecting it to the Kenobi show and all those kinds of things. I think that would be super beneficial for the story. I think that's where it's at. Oh, let me get the link. Okay, it's going to take 10 years to come. It'll come. I love it. But I definitely, I definitely think I want a path show or something. I think it needs it. Because you're right. It's been mentioned in Kenobi, in Survivor. Was it mentioned in Survivor? Am I imagining that? No, it was definitely mentioned in Survivor. It was mentioned in, what is this mentioned in? It was something else. Survivor. Am I missing something? Fallen Order or Survivor? Survivor, Kenobi. There's something else. It was mentioned in. Here we go. Here's the link. Oh, that's not the link. What did I just post? A comic for the path would be cool. Yeah, that would get me into comics, honestly. Yeah, you kidding, Tom? Get in there. There's the Discord. Survivor, yeah. Survivor, Kenobi. Was there something else? I feel like that was it, maybe. That was maybe it. Yeah, it would be cool. It would be cool. But we shall see. We shall see. But I can't wait for the episode. It's gonna be good. I can't wait to discuss episode 13 Into the Breach tonight. Unfortunately, I do have some sad news. Yeah, you did, literally. Sad news, we're not going to be having a watch party tonight. Some timing things. I'm going to be a little late to get into the episode and got some things going on tonight. So there'll be a reaction out as soon as possible after the episode drops. If you're up in the middle of the night and want to watch something that'll be up. But no watch party, no live watch party tonight for the gang. But I mean, for those of you in the Discord hanging out, you can for sure hang out and watch it together in the Discord. I'm sure some of the legends will be organizing that. But we will definitely be locked in for the next, not this episode, but the next 2 final episodes for Bad Batch with watch parties. Hopefully being a bit longer to really savor every second that there is of the Bad Batch. We've only got, including this week, 2 more weeks of this fun. Loving these pre-shows, loving the discussions as well. Regardless, make sure you check out the reaction tonight, but also be back here same time tomorrow as we discuss what happens in the episode. See if we're correct. What did we call? Are we going to Tempest? Are we not? We will find out. $5 news coming in from CG to end the night. It was in Survivor. It was one of the reasons why Bo betrayed Cal, giving the compass to the path. That's right. That's right. I probably forgot that part because remember how mad I got at the end? Like the finale, like the end battle thing. I really struggled with that. I was too busy being mad to realize the story. I gotta play that game again. That was a good game. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for the $5 redo, CG. It does all connect. I would say the Bad Batch journey has been awesome since season 1. Still has been my top 3 soundtracks for any Star Wars piece of media. There you go. I will. I get to that as soon as I can after the show. Will do. What? What is this in reference? Oh, the game. Right. Yes, I was. I was. Oh, it's so good. It is so good. But thanks so much for dropping by tonight. I'll be sad to miss you and not have a watch party tonight, but catch the reaction, see me in the discussion show, and throw your thoughts and review into the Bad Batch chat in the Discord. Make sure if you do say something spoilery, use those little quotations to block it out for those who don't want to be spoiled. Thanks so much for hanging out tonight. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a good rest of the night, and can't wait to debrief everything with you tomorrow. Thanks so much for being here. Before you go, make sure you do one very thing for me. Make sure you always choose the right side. Roar!